Is where we begin the show. But LeBron James and Anthony Davis both sat out the Lakers' final scrimmage game ahead of tomorrow night's first game back against the Clippers. Now, AD's status remains in question tomorrow night. Frank Vogel said the All-Star is still experiencing some discomfort, and the head coach has some concern about whether AD will be ready to go. So, Shannon, big deal or no big deal here?
It's a deal. Now,
It's just a deal?
It's a deal, but Skip, I guess consider they only have 8 games. They're 5.5 games ahead of the Clippers right now. I think what they're trying to do is to make sure it doesn't become a bigger deal. I think the thing is that AD could always go to the Kareem James Worthy route, put goggles on and go that way. There was some guy from Utah, Skip. You remember he used to have the Oakleys. They were dark tinted. I forget the name. I've been trying to think of his name, and I can't think of his name off the top of my head.
How far back are you going?
I'm going to 96, like 95, 96. What was the
Utah.
Anton Quar.
Anton Quar.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
His was tinted.
And his were scary.
And I think the thing is, Skip, I know everybody's out there, they probably bitten their tongue once. And it seems like for the next week, you bite your tongue in the exact same spot every single day. I think when you have an injury like AD, watch. He's going to probably end up wearing glasses because people going to try to, they rake it. I'm surprised more people don't wear it because people slapping at the ball and things like that and accidentally get a finger in his eye. And I think the thing for AD is that he just wants to make sure he's 100%. But if I'm them, I would put glasses on, put some protective eyewear on, and try to get AD to go on out there. And that way, Skip, win that game. You're 6.5 games ahead with 7 games to play for all intents and purposes. But even if because there's really no thing as home court, Skip, in the bubble, basically you get to wear your home jersey. That's the advantage that you have. You get to pick whatever home jersey that you want to wear. But I just think they're going to err on the side of caution with AD. Would I be surprised he played? I'm leaning towards I'm going to be surprised, considering there is no Trez, Harold. There will be no Shamit. It doesn't seem like we know for certain there's not going to be Sweet Lou. We don't know what's going to happen to Big Zoobs, whether or not he's in or out.
Pat Bev.
So, Skip, I'm leaning towards AD. Probably the Lakers are going to err on the side of caution. But in order for this not to become a something that we talk about every day, and does it debilitate the Lakers' chances? Because I don't think without a healthy AD they can win it. Probably just put some protective eyewear on and go out there.
So I think I just heard my man Shannon Sharp say, suck it up, AD. Get out there and save LeBron from himself. You don't want LeBron to have to go out there against even what's left of the Clippers by himself.
So let me ask you a question. If Paul George is not going to play, you like the Clippers' chances?
He is going to play.
I know that. He's their second best player.
I'm pretty sure, is going to play.
I'm saying if their second best player does not play.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, you should have made it Kawhi because he's the best player on the other team. You acted like Paul George was the best player on the Clippers.
I said the second best player, AD, LeBron. So you tried. So in other words, you saying AD is the best player on the Lakers. Is that what you're getting at?
I can make that case, and I might in just a moment here.
Okay.
So I think you went on and on and on until you got to the conclusion of this is a big deal for LeBron James. Am I right about that?
Skip.
It is the Clippers. It is the arch rival. It is the team that lives in the basement that keeps popping his head out the door upstairs in the bright lights. It is the biggest threat to a championship that LeBron should win. It is now LeBron's championship to lose unless that team somehow figures out a way to spoil his party.
Well, we're going to talk about that a little later.
Okay? All right.
You think they should win, but other people disagree.
So here's the big picture of this to me. Here's the irony of this.
Okay.
Michael Carter Williams found some crazy way to get even with LeBron James. Because you remember, this was the second scrimmage game, and it was so quiet in that gymnasium, because there are obviously no fans, that you can hear LeBron call out defensive assignments or signals or